Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. We have a whole new strategy to try out, but first of all we need to decide where we're going. 125, 126, 134. Let's do 125. That's going to be you guys. Let me just double check what we've got going on in these. Okay, right. Hit play, and then the thing that we are not going to do today, for now, is we are not going to replace our stick. Okay? So, if that annoys you, I'm very sorry, but there is method behind the madness. For now, we're just going to keep exploring as quickly as we can, because there's a very specific thing we're looking for. Now, what else would I like to see? Well, I would love to see perhaps a... do I want 5 health out of this? I suppose. I'll do this. Even though we just healed out of that. Whenever you lose armor, deal 1 damage. Fine. Bear is very painful. Wounded, remove all your purity. That would be nice to get. If we kill this bear, then we can afford that. Could have haggled, I suppose. Well, the player has 5 or less health. The wolf temporarily gains 2 attack. That would put them on 3. We can't become wounded while we're this healthy, which is a problem. Can I defeat you? Start the battle with 3 regen. I think I can. No, I cannot. Alright, well, we press on. But we're looking for, in case you hadn't guessed it yet, the giant fairy ring to metamorphose our stick into something else. So, that's the ambition. What you got? Whenever you gain an additional strike, gain double the amount. Well, I'll take Thorns then. Thanks ever so much. Right, we'll use the horse to try and get as far away as we can, as fast as we can, to cover more ground so that we might find the fairy ring. Remove all your poison, gain 3 armor. Exposed, deal 8 damage. It's not bad for when people don't have tons of HP. But you know what? I'm going to do this. Deal 1 damage, turn, start. This item gains 2. Well, we don't have any armor right now, so that is not great. If I could get a fairy, then perhaps that could work out. Right, the nearest fire is right there. Nothing for the golem. There is a fairy. Just spend some of the moments of night exploring. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. That could work for a bit. That's potion guy, I think, over there. Give me some more armor and thorns. So, if we can get this to a diamond muscle potion or something, I'd be very happy. None of that. Oil is excellent just to get us to 2 attack to start, because otherwise it's going to be a long time coming. I could have teleported to that, but we do get there. Can I win with a stick? Is it ever in our future? Well, that's gone quite all right. Shopkeeper could have something pleasant for us. Game on Thorns, give the enemy 1 additional strike. I like the idea of this. Whenever you deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal 1 additional. We're going to need a lot of health sometime soon. They don't have any armor, so if I can make them attack me 1 additional time, then that'll work out, but I'm going to need to find some armor sharpish. Uh, 6 attack is too much for me to deal with. Oh, yes. Okay, we have hope. I'm doing this right now. I'm not going to wait to do it. We now have the Lush Wood Wand. Gain 1 attack for each equipped golden and diamond item. So, now we need to get to work in Golem territory, obviously. Every 3rd time you take damage each turn, gain 2 armor. Great time to have that. Remove all your poison, gain 3 armor for each poison removed. Gain 1 purity every other turn. Deal 4 damage if they don't have armor, triple the damage dealt. That might just win the whole fight for us. Exposed, take 5 damage. Alright, we need a fire. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much health. That'll help as well. Holy, okay. Crow is a safe fight. But they don't do any damage, so there's nothing to lose in that regard. We don't need this Pure Lake Chalice. Really. So, give me that. I would like to find a fire. I don't need the fungal cloak either. There is a fire. But we heal 8 in that fight, so I think we'll be alright without fires specifically. Muscle potion, I would like to get going. I don't think I need the double-plated vest all that much. We have 6 gold. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this fight because I think we just win. I think. I hope. Then I'm going to take lightning in a bottle. And then I hope it was this round that up here we had potion guy. So let me see how this does for us. Lightning elixir. Battle start. Stun yourself for 2 turns. 3 attack, 4 speed. I don't know that I love that. The attack is nice. But the stun is unideal, shall we say. If I can find... well, that's a start. If I can find... what was my brain about to say? Oh, watermelons. That would be nice. This is definitely something I want. I don't think this is going to gel with our needs long term. Do I want to transform something here? Not right now, but maybe soon. I'd also love an edge for my weapon, which would be further south. I also need a golem as soon as feasible. Right, it's one right here. Watermelon or redwood roast. Let's do the redwood roast instead of the ruby crown, because as soon as we combine these, our attack is 5, our attack is 6, our attack is 7. So that's nice. Let's go touch that teleporter up there. I'm actually going to go back to here. And whenever... Gain max health equal to your base armor. Whenever we lose armor, restore that much health. So those two work together very nicely. Now, we need... I'd like watermelons. I would like... What else would I like? Just more inventory space would be good. There's a watermelon. Right, there's this bit of this biome here, and then that bit of that biome there. What I want is an edge for my weapon. Gain 1 attack, ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. Stun yourself for 2 turns. If we get rid of that, we don't have to prioritize the watermelon quite so highly. So that's cool. In which case, I'll do that. We can look for more purity helmets or something. I don't really want an egg, I think. Another watermelon is going to be a yes, but what for? I like the 10 armor this is giving me right now. I guess I'm going to get rid of the helmet. Which is a little awkward, but we'll get rid of the helmet and then combine the watermelons as swiftly as we can. And then just hope to replace those in a little while. If we can get through this fight. No idea how much attack they're going to have off the off with what they're doing. Right. Healing for 9 is lovely. How much are they going to hit for? Not enough. Good. Right, with 4 speed, we beat the... If Spider has more speed than you, it deals 5 damage. It doesn't. So we should just defeat that quite comfortably. Don't get any healing off of that, though, which is a shame. I'll take the minor immediate healing right now. This is going to show me that there is a special trader just up here. I could make that work. What have you got? If the enemy has no armor, Thorns deal double damage. Stun yourself for 1 turn, get regen. Whenever you lose health, take 1 additional damage. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 Thorns. While you have acid, gain attack equal to acid. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 Thorns. No, I don't love it. But what that does let us do, if we come back around here, is we can now see a different one of these. What have you got to show me? We've already got sapphire. We've already got a golden redwood roast. No, we don't get more for diamonds. It's just one for each golden and diamond. So I'm not going to take that. I want to see a potion. The petrification potion, or... I guess I'd rather have that. We are at max health. You know what? I'll do that as well. Obviously, the real dream, the huge dream, would be to find Super Mega Golem. That would be ideal. None of that. We will do this, and then hope to get to a golem before nightfall. And by nightfall, I mean fightfall. Right, make sure that is up ahead of that. So, stun yourself for 2 turns is ignored by our edge. Gain 2 purity. That'll start. Remove that 2 purity, get some more attack. Wounded, gain 2 stun. On wounded, decrease status effect by 2. And the rest of that doing nice things. They don't have the double damage one of those, so that's good. I think we're going to be okay here. How are they getting this to go multiple times? Hold on. That's lose 1 health, do 1. Every 3rd time you take damage, gain 2 armor. 1 sanguine item. Okay, it triggers 1 additional time. 1 item with exposed, it triggers 1 additional time. What's the exposed one? The fish. Yeah, okay. Good. What are you doing? Got a bit of everything. We're not dealing much in the way of non-weapon damage. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by enemies' first strike. I like that. Then I don't want to fill up the rest of my space because I want room to combine things with. It's just a case of finding those things that we can combine. We don't have a feather right now. It's slime armor, horned helmet, petrifying flask. Come on, give me doubles. There's a golem over here, so we can spend some time doing a lap of this vicinity. I'll do one of those, thanks. Now I'm going to have to go through this chest, which is possibly going to be a bummer, but it's not. That puts us at 10 attack. There's a teleporter right next to this golem. That's delightful. We'll take a breastplate. Oh, come on. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Yeah, there's not much to change about any of that. Ah. Okay. Right, sting yourself for 4 turns. We're going to get 2 of those wiped out by that. I'm not going to have a teleporter next to... immediately next to a chest, am I? That'd be too convenient. Didn't touch that one. Yeah. Right, because their speed is higher, we're losing armor before our granite crown has popped. Which is a bummer. But we're good. Continue with the run. I don't think we're ever going to have a build that is like super broken, like Lemon Tree Branch is, we know, quite the broken effect. But I had fun with a new build. We got a crown. Can hardly complain. Take me to a cemetery. Pass by the runes back there. Wounded, regain your base armor. That's a pretty good one. Right, we don't really have room to change very much. We could fairy something. But I want to get rid of this 2 purity, 2 stun, so that I get to keep this 2 purity, you know? Otherwise, we don't have room to combine any more stuff with the space that we have available to us in the inventory. I'd love to find Super Mega Golem, or put another edge on your weapon. Those would both be very valuable to me right now. Honey is not the biome feature I was hoping to see, unfortunately. Let's go see if this shop has any game changes in it. You can activate exposed 1 additional time per battle. Wounded, battle start, exposed. Yeah, like, I don't, this is just more damage. We don't get the armor again. We just take the 5 damage twice. We get more out of this, but probably not in a timely enough manner. They're going to get so much armor. For any item triggers, if you have less speed than the enemy, steal 5. I mean, they've got 29. What are they using it for? Spend 2 speed, gain 1 additional strike on your next turn. That'll start stun the enemy for 1 turns. I mean, stealing 5 speed from them would help us considerably. they're not going to have multiple strikes for the Thorns right away. What we need is the... there's armor that's like any armor that is removed comes back as Thorns is the one I need, I think. These are not it. Another lightning bottle, because of course we got rid of ours. Definitely not. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 Thorns. That could be it. What would I get rid of? Great question. Three attack, 10 armor, healing from our stuff. Well, let's swap this out for that then. First time you gain armor, double it. Again, your base armor would be 19, would be 38 if we're not getting any armor from any other source. Which we would. So you know what, I'm going to do that. Our initial attack goes down considerably, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We are not going to find Super Mega Golem. Oh. We ignored the 2 purity. We didn't even get it to do it later. I don't know what's going on, man. The Thorns is not going to cut it. I had hope, but alas. Alright, well, we made a Lushwood Wand work for a crown, so I'm pretty happy about that for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.